small voices of the Benedictine nuns in southern Missouri sing their glad praises to God in adoration and worship. I want to welcome you tonight to the May 23rd, Friday night, 21st Century Prayer Meeting. We have been waiting for you. Your presence is needed tonight in order for all of us to feel like everything is okay now. Everyone is here. As a collective, each and every one of us is important, and we feel the emptiness when one of us is missing. And now we are full. Now we are all here. Thank you so much for coming. Tonight we're going to begin by creating this sacred space just for ourselves, because now is our time. Now is the time to be still and listen. So just take just a few minutes now to quiet your mind, all of those thoughts that jump around in your consciousness all the time, those thoughts of what you might still need to do or what you didn't do, or any thoughts of worry or fear. And just allow your feelings now to feel all the rest of us who are here, because we wanted you to be here, and we're so glad you're here. So just allow your feelings to receive our love and our acceptance. And let any feelings of being less than, or not being able to, or any feelings of sadness or loneliness just be replaced with feelings of worthiness and value. You are very important, and we need you. We want you to be here because you are so precious to us. So now just take a couple big, deep breaths. Settle down into your chair and just feel how solid the earth feels under your feet, and feel how open the air feels above your head, and just feel how you really are very protected right now within this very sacred space. And begin now to allow your soul to be filled with the eternal truths from the realms of the angels, from the realms of the masters. This is truth that is safe, and truth that is true, and truth that will set you free to be who you really are. Tonight we're going to look at the fourth step in manifesting what you want in your life. And we're going to hear from the Elohim of the fourth ray, Claire, who is the Elohim of purity. We have started you on your journey by encouraging you to consider just one desire, or one hope, or one impossible dream that you have, and you've probably had your whole life, and to choose to make either that hope or that desire or that dream to come true. And we've already taught you that you start the process by deciding to do it. This is called the will to do. It's a deliberate decision of your whole soul. I'm going to decide right now I'm going to do this. And then you put the whole power of your soul into this decision, and then you don't back down. You don't look back. You don't look to the side or stray from the path. You keep your eyes straight forward on the goal, and you will to do whatever is necessary until you see the manifestation. You never give up. You never turn back. You stand in the power of the determination of your will that that you are going to do it. And now you take this decision and remember what Cassiopeia said to you as you bring the power of your will into your decision to do it. And as you think about doing it, then the builders of form in the cosmic realms, the elementals and the divas rush out to draw forth all of the ways and means which will enable you to bring this to pass the most quickly and satisfactorily. And then mighty Orion shared with us how to begin to send the passion of our soul, that love that is within our heart, into the form that the elementals are building. As this is what draws the primal life force into the pattern and determines the length of time that the form will manifest and will determine the blessing that your hope or your desire or your dream will bring to the earth. And mighty Orion helped us to know how important it is to release out of our heart any hurts or abuses or betrayals, any angers or resentments, any regrets, and to push out any doubt about whether we could do it or not, and to push out any fear that it wouldn't happen, and to know that our heart's love is free to now be put into this desire that you have, this hope, this dream that you want to come true. So now today we're going to look at the fourth step, which is the activity of the mighty Elohim of purity, beloved Claire. Now the action of purity is to hold steady this clarified picture of your desire or your hope or your dream, and not allow it to be distorted by the opinion of anyone else, and not distorted or torn apart by someone else's doubt or fear, and not changed by any desire or hope or dream of someone else, but remains pure and true, your desire, like a clean pane of glass through which your perfect idea is drawn down as a matrix and then filled in with light substance as it is perfected. So now let's listen to the mighty Elohim Claire. I am the guardian of the Immaculate Concept. I am the guardian of the Immaculate Concept of your individualized divinity, which is fashioned from white fire substance and lives in the God-free realms. This is your pattern of perfection, which was originally created by the Elohim. And I am the flame of cosmic purity, the natural activity of your own life, not something that has to be begged for or something that has to be drawn from outside of yourself. I am the living, breathing purity of the electrons that live in the center of each and every atom of which your physical body is made. My electrons that are within the atoms of your cells spin so rapidly that no discord, no hate or hate creation, anger, resentment, or regret, or hurt or abuse can contaminate me. My flame of purity is alive in every cell of your body, moving around the central core of every atom in your flesh. I am the living, breathing, electronic light of purity that is now to be released in order to manifest the perfection of your divine conception. As you concentrate your awareness to within the center of the cells of your physical body, you will begin to feel the presence of my purity there. And you can unite with this purity right now. And you can help to spin the electrons of my purity faster and faster and faster as we unite together in our purpose tonight. And my purity, together with your will to do, will push out everything that is in the cells of your physical body. Everything that doesn't belong there. Negative experiences that have left a sticky tar residue in the cell that can keep it from functioning properly. Push it out. Push it out. I am the pure electronic light within every cell of your etheric karmic as well. That place of your future where there have been impressed some records of impurity that could mar the perfection of your manifestation. And I am now expanding my purity from within every cell and atom of your 4 lower bodies, your emotional body, your mental body, your etheric future body, and your current physical body, expanding, 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 expanding. Let my purity expand. Feel the expansion. Feel the release and the cleansing of your whole soul. Beloved one, let us just stop for a moment and consider what the electronic light is. If you could stop just one electron as it passed through the universe to become part of the atom in even just one single cell of your body, you could see that this electron contains within itself all of the power of the Godhead, all of the majesty and divinity that comes from God. And in the course of one single second when you were conceived, millions and millions and millions of these tiny electrons of electronic light instantly volunteered to gather together in the womb of your mother to create you. And each of these tiny bits of light have been contaminated by everything that has happened in your life. They are still just as pure and powerful as they were when before they streamed out of the heart of God into your soul. And tonight, the action of my purity is again restoring you to that original primordial creation that you were in our minds when we created you. And then you ask, then if this is so, from where does these shadows come? The limitations, the illnesses, the appearances of age, the depressions and the anxieties, the fears and lack of self-worth? And I say to you that these have been created by you, by your habit of placing your attention and your thoughts and your feelings on the outer circumstances that seem to be imperfect appearances in your environment, instead of keeping your conscious awareness upon the divine instrument of perfection that you really are and always have been. So if you will consciously accept my service to you now, I am removing as much as possible of this shadowed substance from around your electrons by the power of the mercy of God and by expanding the power of my flame of purity in you. So now I speak directly to the electrons which have come from the universal first cause, having answered the call and obeyed the magnetic pull of the immortal threefold flame within your heart, and in and by the power of God Almighty, I now decree the continuous and permanent expansion of the flame of my purity within every cell of your body. I command my purity to remove all effluvia there and to transmit it into light, to transmute unto light every grade of vibration which is an impurity and a cause of human limitation. I command this done right now by the most powerful cosmic action of the blue lightning of cosmic Christ purity from my own heart. And I release the full power of my blue lightning of cosmic Christ purity now in a greater measure than I have ever known it to be manifest before. For today we are in a new time. Today we are in a different dimension. The action of my purity is now free to expand beyond any limits it has ever known in the past. Be free. Be free. In the name and by the power of the great central sun of your system, I decree the purity within the heart of every one of your electrons. Now expand, 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 until that which appears as any limitation can no longer imprison you. You are set free. Walk into that freedom now and fly. The vibration of your force field is now higher. You have truly been caught up in the spirit. You have been raptured. You are now flying high on the wings of purity, flying towards your goal, that deep desire, that fond hope, or that impossible dream. And know that while we are gathered together here, and the vibration of all of our bodies is raised, and you sense that field of freedom that you have never felt before, just know that when this meeting is over and your attentions again begin to be placed upon the things of this world, the circumstances of your life, and you begin to put your attentions back into connection with those individuals with whom you live or with whom you work, and you begin to notice the imperfections of the appearances around you again, this will slow down the vibratory action of the electrons which we have established in you tonight. So I encourage you to go back to your natural life now, but go back as the observer. Do not reconnect with any of the circumstances or the people of your life that are a part of the shadow existence that you lived before you came here tonight. I charge that this experience tonight shall be so powerful for you that you never again forget who you are and be tempted to sink back into the inertia that caused you to accept the minimum that life has to offer. If you will consciously accept it right now, I create around you and your world now a great oval of pure blazing light formed from my very own heart, the vibratory action of my consciousness of purity. And this will act for you as a defector to any of those currents of discordant energy that might try to move back into the outer parts of your world, which could slow down the vibrations of your four lower bodies. Just know the action of the law of purity is a mechanical action. The speed with which the electrons revolve around the central core of each one of your atoms is determined in your mind by the thoughts you entertain. And when those thoughts are of a perfection and on the expansion of God's great good for you, the vibratory action of the electrons in you is rapid, and they will deflect all negative ideas. This is also true for your emotional body, because tonight you have raised your emotional body into bliss, into joy, into gratefulness and thankfulness, into the realization that you are loved and you have the capacity to love with your whole heart. But if you leave this sacred place and you begin again to allow yourself to feel fear or disapproval or anger or discord of any kind, each time you allow these to enter into your force field, you will slow down the vibratory action of my divine law of cosmic purity that is now operating in yourself. And when your electrons slow down and move more slowly within the central core of your cells, fermentation and general integration and finally disease and death happen. It's just a mechanical action. And by holding your attention single-mindedly and one-pointedly upon the ever-presence of God and blaze the assistance of my oval of blazing light, this will enable you to keep your four lower bodies vibrating above the discord in which you move. You will be detached from it. You can be in the world, but not be affected by it. You can live your life in the kingdom of heaven right here, right now, where everything is perfect, and you manifest all of your deep desires, your fondest hopes, and your most impossible dreams. And you live in love and harmony, bliss and thankfulness and gratefulness every minute. And truly it could be said of you that there is nothing in you to which any evil could attach. You see no evil, you hear no evil, you speak no evil. Your life is a life of purity. You have been created by the elementals who are the builders of form, and these elementals create from the realms of copying and mirroring what they see you think and feel and say and do. They are mirroring what your soul within your four bodies is telling them. And they cannot bring forth your deepest desire or your fondest hope or your most impossible dream from the realms of discord and evil, hate creations and dimensions of hurt and abuse. They bring drawing their power from the realms of purity to bring forth what you desire, hope for, and dream about. So tonight, accept that your force field, your complete life stream, has now been cleared and cleansed of all impurities and imperfections. And go forth from this sacred space tonight with the will to do, and know that your heart is full of love and peace, and your 4 lower bodies are now purified and cleansed. And next week, beloved Elohim of concentration, Brother Vista, will bring his rhythm of invocation and the transmuting power of the violet flame, which will then be sealed with the flame of the beloved Elohim of peace. You are so precious to us, dear ones of the earth. We have desired for so long to minister the powers of our collective energies to you, and to see you advance into being creators of worlds yourself. You learn by being the creator of your own world and manifesting what you want. And we are here to help you every step of the way. We are within you, and we are with you every moment. You are loved and supported in your desire, your hope, and your dream. And we wish for you to realize all of your most impossible dreams. Now is the moment of power. There are no limits. Everything is possible.